gonna be terrible.
Hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom, where bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. I am the Reverend JP.
Diane.
You know, we don't have much of a. You're supposed to. I don't know.
Do you want me to be
I don't know. I have no
demonic Diane?
I have no idea. I don't know what your gimmick's going to be exactly.
No?
You just be boring Diane. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But we're here. We are doing some random shit here. Let me pull my little bullshit admin shit that we're supposed to do. You know, you can find us at Perico Productions, pericoproductions.com. That has links to all our social medias. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please do us a favor and like, share, subscribe, get the word out there. Please spread the word of some broke ass people drinking some booze on the internet. You know. And then we have audio versions of this podcast at Best of the Bottom at podbean.com. And on tonight's agenda is tea beer, the new healthier beer. What the hell is Randonautica?
Oh.
And we'll be drinking Beer Against Humanity. Oh, and I forgot to put my Florida Man in. So, I didn't put my Florida Man in. But in the meantime, we like to kick things off with a little something we call the Bag of Doom. And I didn't close up my banner. Beeps. But in this bag, we have various shots that we picked up from local liquor store. We go to Kelly. They're like lovely, lovely people there. And they're like, oh, hey, man, you look like like sex randos. No. I don't know. There could be. I have no idea what's going to happen. But we have the Bag of Doom here. This Bag of Doom has various random shots we pick up from the local liquor store. I tell them, please, for the love of God, put these in this bag and we'll drink them. I don't care if they're good, they're bad, they're indifferent. I have no idea. But just please give them to me. For the love of God, I need the shots. And they do it. And then, Diane, you throw one out. I cannot confirm or deny I get a discount at Kelly's. I just like the place, and they're friendly. And it's about the only liquor store we have left in this town.
Jose Cuervo Especial.
Oh, we got the classic.
I'm not really a tequila person. I could take it or leave it. What do you got?
Well, we do Walgreens too, but I can find a lot more stuff at Kelly.
Yeah, that's true.
And I got Yukon Jack.
We've exhausted Walgreens, I think.
That is true. We have exhausted Walgreens. Extensively. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Come on. Yay!
Cheers to discovering what Randonautica has to offer. Ooh.
Here's my water.
I don't know. You lost it again.
Fuck. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. I hate Yukon Jack.
That's about right.
Yukon Jack is terrible. I don't know why people like that shit.
I liked Yukon Jack until I got really fucked up on it.
I don't like Yukon Jack. I don't know. It's like bizarrely sweet and then burns. It's like it doesn't know what it's supposed to be.
I have good and bad memories of Yukon Jack. I don't mind it. Like if somebody if I got it, I would have been like, oh.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I would drink a whole bottle of it, but
yeah, I don't dig Yukon Jack. I just don't. And then you got traditional Jose Cuervo, which is pretty standard. It's but We also have a little something special, a little extra, because last week I drew the Wicked Pickle from the Bag of Doom, and Diane wanted to try it.
Mm-hmm. I even suggested spitting in my mouth, and everybody found that very weird.
Yeah.
And I decided to bring it up again because, hey, why not? I stand by my
keep it
decision.
really
If I want to make this podcast weird, goddamn it, I'll make it weird.
And we're still on the Twizzlers or Red Vines. I think we answered this last week.
It's definitely neither.
I think I like Twizzlers slightly. I don't know. I enjoy both. But the one thing I like about Twizzlers, they have the peel ones, and those are what I like.
Yeah. I like to play with my
Well, thank you, Maverick. I really appreciate that. You know what? I would spit in your mouth any day. In every kind of way. Sexually, non-sexually, just,
So there you go.
Just
You
for
spit
fun.
in his mouth, he spits in my mouth, and then we got rid of the weirdness, right?
I think it just made it weirder, but, I don't know what this podcast is turning into.
Whatever I want. Demonic Diane.
We are going to bust out the Wicked Pickle. And that just made it sound really weird.
Let's go!
But as I described it last week, if Nicolas Cage was bottled, he would taste like this.
I love this. I love this idea so much. I'm really excited. I love the idea of what I'm about to drink is Nicolas Cage.
This is why I think Nicolas Cage would taste like if he was a liquor. That's my opinion. Diane, you let me know.
Oh God, wait! I'm not ready after that tequila.
What
is this again?
It's whiskey with pickle and cayenne pepper or something.
Right.
Or jalapeno, it's a spicy pickle. I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Can't you get that whiff? Do you smell the whiff?
No, I was gonna sniff it, but I was like, well, hold on. Feels very Nicolas Cage so far.
Let's put to Nicolas Cage in our mouth.
Oh God. Not like this.
Huh?
Not like this. I wanted the taste of Nicolas Cage, but not like this.
It is. It's very in your face.
But it's not at the same time. It's kind of a weird, no taste but taste. Like,
I'm telling you,
I feel like it's like if an old man breathed a cigar into your mouth. That's what it tastes like. It's got like a smoky nothingness.
But it's definitely got that pickle and some random heat. But it's not like hot. It's like, it's supposed to be hot. It's like, it's spicy. It's spicy. It's in your face. It's a little weird. You kind of enjoy it for no real reason.
Because there's a lack of taste at some point that's I find refreshing.
Like, in particular, if I were to name a particular character, this would be the Wicker Man, Nicolas Cage. I feel like that is exactly what this is.
I know very few Nicolas Cages. I know the one where he drank himself. I don't know what that movie's called, where it was going to drink himself to death. In this, I don't know. Okay, I barely know it, but then it's Ghost Rider.
No, it's definitely not Ghost Rider. This is definitely this. This is Wicker Man, Nick Cage. This is 100%. It's in your face. You regret ever being part of it, but you can't help but laugh and enjoy it in a weird, sick, perverted sort of way. That's what this is. The Wicked Pickle is Wicker Man, Nicolas Cage. If you don't believe me, get some Wicked Pickle, put on Wicker Man, and you tell me.
I believe it's just Nicolas Cage, the man.
It's just Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage,
the actor.
That's his cousin.
This is what he
twice removed.
I believe this. I think good call. Nicolas Cage.
Well, we have an error. Error 404.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I'm checking something.
Did we mention Nicolas Cage too many times?
Maybe. It was some kind of weird curse. You met Nicolas Cage too much on a live stream. It fucking shorts your shit out. Okay.
Try the Nicolas Cage challenge.
Okay. I fixed it. It was a issue on my stream monitoring thing over here. But it seems to be working now. We're good to go. Stream looks proper. I'm good to go.
Are we good to go?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, now I'm gonna have weird pickle burps.
I know this is bad.
And we're drinking beer, so it's gonna be weird pickle beer burps all stream long. It's gonna be freaking horrible. But now, shall we move on to this week's Florida Man, which I forgot to put in the thing again. Oh, I still have. Maybe I'm just like obsessed with the idea of a Florida man having a bear on the beach, because I still keep thinking of gay man bear. And, you know, I'm just saying. Just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. But on this week's Florida Man, what we like to do is we read a Florida Man headline and then we make up the story. In this week's Florida Man, I will have to pull up on my phone because I failed to put it in the banner again because I'm obsessed with the bear.
I mean, we could really do it again, Justin.
I know, but it was a lovely story. It was done. It's over. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. In this week's Florida Man, load. Come on. Florida Man hops on a scooter to... Scootle?
Would you like a second?
This week's Florida Man hops on a scooter to chase after a stolen Lamborghini. Now, obviously, this Florida man has fully come full circle. He's gone through his meth phase and everything else, and he has reached pure superhero-dom. That meth has soaked into his bloodstream so hard, he has gained immense speed, and he saw this Lamborghini be stolen by just a regular poor yuppie with too much money, and he was just like, I'm appalled, I will save this poor yuppie. And he stole the nearest Razor scooter from a poor little child. And I mean, the thing about his speed, his super speed, he can't run that fast, but you get him on a Razor scooter and damn, he enters that speed force and just and he just circles around that Lamborghini and creates this crazy vortex and bam, flips the Lamborghini over. And unfortunately, he destroyed the guy's property, but he caught the thief because, you know, all superheroes have to destroy something in the process. It just
happened to be
it's
one
just the law of nature. I didn't write the law. It's just the way it is. I can't help it. It is just, it happens. And, you know, the guy probably had great insurance on the Lamborghini.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he lives in Florida, so you have to have specific Florida man insurance on your vehicles. It's mandated. It's a state problem. So if you live in the state of Florida, just make sure Florida man is on your policy, because there is going to be a Florida man incident at some point in your time of residency within the Florida. And even if you're going on vacation, I would recommend, talk to your insurance agents and just be like, oh, hey, do you guys offer Florida man policy? I'm going on vacation and I'm driving there, and I just need to know what I need to do to protect myself against these Florida man incidents. Because if your Lamborghini gets stolen, you want to be sure that when that Florida man hops on that Razor scooter, I mean, he's going to rescue your property and he's going to take that man to jail. But unfortunately, there is going to be some casualties. I mean, war is not clean. It's not clean. And if we're going to fight this war on crime and Florida man is our ally, I mean, give the man a Razor scooter, get properly insured, and there you go. I don't know. I don't know where that rant was going, but I'm just saying, Florida man insurance is important.
I think we got it. We want the Florida man as our ally and never our enemy. So
exactly.
We should do our darndest to keep him.
Once that meth reaches prime bloodstream, but it only works in Florida because there's something in the air. I think it's the ocean. and the alligators. I don't know. Maybe
our meth heads are.
Yeah, it's. I think it has to do with the alligator jizz that's in the water. I think because it's a different kind of protein. It.
That's for certain.
And it mixes with the meth, and then it creates this. I mean,
science.
It is. It's science. It has something to do with magnets and polarity. I mean, and then you got a space program down there. So Cape Canaveral. It just nuclear radiation. Florida man.
I've never done that before, but like,
well, we're doing it now.
That should just mark the end of Florida man. Just mission completed, accomplished.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I was in need in Florida and Florida man was around, I mean, I hope he saves me. I mean, he's got some crazy powers. I mean, he got headbutted by an alligator and survived.
That's true. Florida man.
I mean, I'm not saying he's necessarily a straight hero. He's kind of like a Deadpool type.
Yeah,
he's not fully clean, but he does his best.
Definitely an.
He really does his best. He makes a lot of poor choices. I mean, we all do. We're human.
Yeah.
But as a Florida man,
he may steal your wheelbarrow out of your front yard, but
that is true. I mean, he did steal.
Will he save your life at some point? Yes,
possibly. I mean, everybody gets one.
So,
and not to mention, he did steal a Razor scooter from a child.
Yeah. Will you find him in your shed? Maybe.
It's possible. He might be living in your shed. I mean, will he slap some soup in your face? I don't know. Are you a Karen? Maybe. I mean, it's a complicated life. I mean, my heart.
You definitely want him on your side.
Definitely.
He's like Superman.
But with poor life choices.
Superman makes poor life choices all the time.
That's true. And
Superman's the worst.
But instead of a cape, he has the most luxurious mullet that just flaps in the wind like you've never seen.
Oh my God, yes.
It is.
Amazing.
He's an impressive creature. He embodies what America really is. He just lives in the penis of America. Which, I mean, America loves a good penis.
And that's where he's needed,
That is truly where, I mean, more things happen in the erogenous zone than anywhere else. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of derailed. I have no idea. We're just going off. Next segment. I don't know how to transition from this. Speaking of taints. Actually, I got this. Since we are moving to our beer and then losing the news, we're going with beer against humanity.
Does it have any relation to Cards Against Humanity, or did they just
nothing at all? I think it's just
they just stole the look.
They just straight stole the look. But it's not like Cards Against Humanity has a complicated look.
No, but that would have been a good idea for them to do, Cards Against Humanity, everybody plays it when they're drunk, so it's
maybe. I don't know. Maybe there was.
That would have been a good step.
There very well could be some sort of collaboration. And if there is, I really hope there is, because that's a fun game. I enjoy it. There's a card that has coat hanger abortions and, Florida man.
That's... Florida man. Cards Against Humanity is only fun if you're playing with fun people.
That's true.
Because that game can suck.
if you're playing with a bunch of lame asses and they're gonna be all, just
like I played the first time I was meeting people and I was just like, I don't feel comfortable enough just going wild. So I was just like, this is very uncomfortable for me.
See, I use that as an opportunity. If I'm playing with new people, I'm going to lay my cards on the table and I'm going to be as weird as I can possibly be.
They clearly had like a way things worked because they were like a group of friends who played often, and it just felt very much like they all knew what was going to get each other. Like they knew everybody's sense of humor, so they're like, "Oh my god!" like dying over everything, and I was like, "Okay."
You need to be the wrench in that cog. You need to introduce people what real dark humor can be. You need to just fuck the humor into them or something. I don't know. You need to be like, "Oh, take this." I don't know, that might be too aggressive. But you just got to be, people are simple-minded, and you got to expand their horizons. You got to expand. You need to grow. You need to be like, bam, we're going for this.
Yes, forever.
So Beer Against Humanity. This is 7% alcohol per volume. It is brewed in Albuquerque by a brew house. Let's see, what's the name? It's brewed by a Real Bravo brewing company, which is nice because I work with Real Bravo doing some film stuff that has been on hold for fucking ever because of global situation. But this comes out of Albuquerque. It's supposed to be an Indian Pale Ale, I think is what it is. It's an independent craft brewing company, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's an India Pale Ale. And we're going to give this a whirl. Hopefully it tastes good. I have no idea. I just saw it, and I was thinking, you know what? We're going to be a little dark as we usually are because that's how we roll. Cheers to humanity.
Yep.
That's an IPA, all right.
Yep. Tastes like everyone that's ever existed.
It's very pine tree. It's definitely got that hoppy notes. It does have kind of like a pineapple like undertone. I have no idea what the flavor notes are supposed to be in this, but I'm definitely getting like a juniper berry. I think you're getting that hoppiness from it. I'm getting a little bit of pineapple, and then some bitterness. There's just some nice bitterness. It's like it's sweet forward, and then it kind of bitters out a little bit. It gets kind of pineapple-y. Actually, no. I would say it's piney first.
It smells pineapple-y.
And then it gets, I really feel like there's some sort of pineapple in here. If there's not pineapple in here, you captured that flavor.
Or maybe you've just said pineapple so many times. I'm just like, yeah, I'll believe it. I don't know how you take it.
I feel like there's some dull pineapple in here. There's some dull pineapple just right out the can. Definitely in here. I can taste it. It's lovely. Like I said, there's definitely that piney notes to it. And I just want to say we've had a lot of shots already right at the beginning, and I am already catching a solid buzz. So this podcast is going to be off the motherfucking rails already. We are only 27 minutes in because we started early, so I don't fucking know. So be prepared. Oh, I just tasted that pickle and the pineapple. Oh my God, that burp was horrible.
Justin, stop. You're scaring me.
Oh, that burp was awful. Okay.
I don't want to burp. Oh, okay. It's beer. I can't burp. Like, it happens.
Okay,
beer burps are real.
I strongly disadvise the idea of combining a wicked pickle with any sort of with this pineapple-y IPA. Oh my God, that was the weirdest taste I've ever experienced in my life. It was bad. It was bad. Do not do this. The beer is good. The wicked pickle. If you want to taste Nicolas Cage from Wicker Man, do that separately from the Beer Against Humanity. Do not combine them. Do not combine them.
No, that's what they should do. Make it more of like combine the two. Make it
Oh my
definitely
god!
a beer against humanity.
No, that. Oh my god! This is against not just humanity. This is against just all life in general. If you were to combine these flavors together, oh my god, that is the worst thing ever.
Oh, 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 that's the wrong thing.
What are you doing, you mad woman?
Demonic Diane.
Oh, Jesus, you're crazy.
It's not that bad. It's probably just, I don't know, just a teeny bit of backwash.
Backwash was
yeah, spit it in my own mouth. Fuck yeah.
Chaos.
I'm gonna watch Loki at some point.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't. Of course, I still haven't seen the Hawk.
Haven't seen it either.
I haven't the Hawkeye. I haven't seen Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No.
I still haven't seen.
WandaVision's good.
I haven't seen WandaVision. I don't have Disney Plus. I'm still behind. You know what? Don't judge me.
But yeah. I might watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier thing, but that's the thing. Like I'm definitely gonna watch on my own, because if I decide I don't want to watch it, I don't want to have to worry about like people being like, "Oh, let's watch this." I'm just gonna quit watching. You know.
Yeah. I hear it's good. Oh, thank you. We got a follower. I appreciate your following.
Thank you.
Kabalamine. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but thank you for giving us a follow. Giving me the follow. I am the Reverend. Giving us the follow. I appreciate you. You are a fucking peach and a good egg and all those good things. Sam Kabal. Okay, so I didn't say it right. Kabalmi. I like that name. It is fantastic. You're vitamin B12. Yeah, B12? I think Cyanocobalamin is vitamin B12.
Ooh,
or B6. No, niacin is B6. No. I'm getting wrapped up in my head about chemistry here. But either way, thank you very much for the follow. You are a fucking awesome person.
To you.
That's the wrong one. This is the display one.
Well, if you want to open it up.
To you!
That's how much you mean. Open a whole nother thing to cheers with.
I just got two-fisted. Oh, that's the wrong image.
You knew what you were doing.
I did. It was all a ruse.
Ooh.
Oh, I know who this is. Holy shit, you're jumping in here to give us a watch? Oh, man. So many stories. It is the Franco.
I just
bull sacked. Honestly, when I saw Kimbalamine, I thought, is this? No, but you know what? I appreciate you jumping in here. Oh, man. You are even more than a peach. You're the whole fucking, I don't know, everything.
Well said.
An extra cheers. Bam, 2 cheers. But I still haven't gotten to the booze in the news. Because we've gone off on a whole fucking tangent, gone to everything. So, booze in the news. I still don't have a graphic because I'm fucking lazy. So, there is a new trend that is brewing. It is called tea beer. And there's been some discussion of whether it's healthy or not. I read this whole article. It came from verywellfit.com. And they were talking about the extra antioxidants and everything else that is added to the beer with the tea. Because tea is very rich in antioxidants, but the one company that is doing it is not. Oh, I had to change everything on my phone because I fucked everything up because I do not prepare properly for the show because actually I prepare very well, but I just fuck up somewhere along the way. Because if I don't fuck up, it is not best to the bottom. You know, that's how we roll.
This is how we stay at the bottom, you know? Keep our heads on right.
But yes, it is called. Where's the brewing company? Milwaukee Brewing. Jesus fucking Christ. It's the Milwaukee Brewing Company. Oh my God. Jesus. Milwaukee is all about the beer. But they have started doing a beer where they actually do some different teas in there. They have OG, which is GII. So apparently they're partnering with Nintendo, which I hope they are. If they aren't, they're missing out on a lovely gimmick. But they are the OG has chamomile and green tea, as well as they have. God damn it! Bots are in the fucking house. Oh, so bigfollows.com. You know what? Fuck you, bot. Hang on.
Pew, 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 pew. If you don't ban bots, do they like stay there and just continue?
I don't know. Fuck, I forgot how to ban them. There it is.
So I would just let
Block.
it ride.
Well, bots can kind of fuck with your algorithm.
Oh. Say no more. I know nothing about the streaming stuff, so. When I go walking. Oh, shoot. I can't just sing on Twitch either.
Took care of that, motherfucker. Bots suck my balls. Sorry for interrupting the regularly scheduled programming, but we were rudely interrupted by a bot. It's always these big follows. It's always bigfollows.com. Fuck big follows. Fuck you and the mother you wrote in on. But Milwaukee Brewing Company has been adding tea. They've been brewing it in. Like I said, they got the OG, which is chamomile and green tea. They have Logi, which is a lower alcohol content, which has. Oop. Where'd you go? Oh, went too far.
Which has something else. And they're tea-based, eh?
Yes, it's a lower alcohol content. But either way, the article is just saying it has a bunch of articles because apparently a lot of these articles talking about liquor being or alcohols being healthy usually compares various articles such as sorry, they compare like beer and wine together, talking about which one's healthier, blah 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 blah, all this other bullshit. And a lot of them are also sponsored by alcohol companies, so there might be some skewing there because capitalism. But the moral of the story is anything in moderation can be good for you. Lower alcohol beers can be healthy because there's lots of nutrients that are in beer. They're usually saying for women, 1 alcoholic beverage a day is healthy. 2 alcoholic beverages for men is healthy, like beer and wine. And they're like a lot of the tea beers are actually technically like 99.9% beer with a skosh.
I wish they would like
tea,
figure out like the whole drink because I could get the biggest glass I could find and like make the world's biggest adios motherfucker, or like Long Island iced tea or something like that, and just go to town. Like, what do you mean a drink? Please tell me, because in my mind,
I think it is based off of, well, because
even
wine.
though it's not true, I'm like, I'm like, look at me breaking the rules, but that's
I
not
think
how
it's
you
usually
help.
based off of like 8 ounces, usually. But everything's a little bit different. Like, obviously, Beer Against Humanity is a stronger alcohol. Yeah, I mean 7%. Most beers, I think, are right around 4%. And I think wines hang around. Actually, I think wines are usually stronger than beers because wines can put me on my ass.
Yeah, wine, but wine's like a good drunk. Like, I've never been so fucked up on wine that I'm like,
I don't know. I've puked in some rose bushes because of wine.
well, yeah, but like, yeah, wine will make you throw up. That's for certain. Wine tells you, hey, you've had
Especially wine from a box.
Yeah, you drink
Wine
enough
from
wine,
a box will let you know when you.
or if you drink wine too quickly, that shit'll come straight back up. Like,
oh yeah, not near as fast as an Irish car bomb.
Oh God, that's true. Irish car bombs. If you take, that is hilarious that you say that. Like, has that happened to you?
Many times, because
oh my God, because that happened to Sammy the first night we did car bombs. She threw up. I didn't mean to throw her under the bus like this.
Don't you remember at my house when I lived up on Rock?
Yeah, that's exactly where all the car bombs happened. Sammy all over your sink. Just blasted everywhere, and she was like, "I don't know, I didn't even know it was coming."
As a matter of fact, I puked in my own rose bushes.
A lot of people puke.
I puked rose bushes. You know what? I apologize to any rose bushes out there. Your vomit catcher, and I apologize. I've puked in you guys way too much, and it's just not fair. It's not fair.
Unless it's fertilizing, maybe, perhaps in some way.
I have my doubts. I think we talked about Grandma's rose bushes.
Oh, yeah.
On one of the podcasts after, I think it was boxed wine and something else. It was in my...
That is a funny thing, though. Like, everybody, when they want to puke, they go straight to the plants. Like, whether it's potted or,
that is true.
Not. Everyone runs straight to the plants.
Why does everybody go to the plants? Anybody in the chat, if you have answers, why does everyone want to puke in plants? I don't know. I don't understand it. Why is this a thing? But it is.
Did it? Facts.
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 We've derailed from the booze in the news, but either way, tea beer, is it healthy? Maybe. I've been finding a lot of... if you've been watching this podcast for a little bit, I find lots of random stuff saying about alcohol being healthy, and it always ends up being, I don't know, just do it in moderation. Much like anything, do it in moderation. But I'm curious to see what these tea beers taste like. If I can find some here locally, I'm definitely going to review it here on this podcast. Like I said, we try to keep it bottom class, but you know what? I'm running out of bottom shelf booze. There's not that many boozes that are just bottom shelf that aren't just multiple types of vodka or, MD 2020. And although Buzzballs has a new thing, they have Buzz Talls.
Oh, fuck.
I almost got those tonight, but to be honest...
Did you know that that's a woman-owned corporation?
Yes, we did mention that once before in this podcast.
That was the one thing I remember about it, so I thought I would re-spout that information.
I love how you were like, "Oh, I'm going to tell you information that you told me on the podcast."
Yeah. That's how it works, right? That's how you become an intellectual, just like repeat shit somebody's told you.
That's exactly how intellectualism works. You just repeat shit and hope for the best. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
By the way, Maverick gave a huzzah for... I guess he banned the bot. I banned the bot. That bot got a lot of banning. But you know what? Fuck them bots.
If we see that bot back in here,
I'm gonna fuck him right in the ass. I don't know. That was aggressive. I apologize.
You were just on it today, aren't you?
I really have this thing about bots. They just bother me. They bother me. A lot of people get false fame from bot programs. And you know what? People are trying to do this honestly. They're working hard. They're doing ridiculous shit. Much like us, Maverick, Extreme, Nico, all of us are doing what we can do. And these bot fucking cheaters are bullshit and they're fucking whores and we hate them and the mother they wrote in on.
Preach. I guess. I think so.
Give Maverick some love here.
Yeah. And Maverick Comic Tuesdays.
And apparently he
Thursdays.
fucked the whore ones. But you know what? We probably all have at some point. You know, we don't always make the best decisions. That's why we're human. You know, Florida man.
Bink. Bink.
Huzzah!
That's Florida man simple. We just put a big heart out into the sky.
No, that's not Florida man. I mean, we honestly did the heart specifically for Kabalamine because it was Franco. I'm Diane's brother, so I don't know if you're king of decision making. I've seen the decisions she's made. Ooh, burn.
All right. No, I've made poor decisions. I would say a good 95% of my life.
At least the good thing is 95% of your life is less than 95%.
It's only
of my
27.
life. Yeah, like, you know, I've made 10 years more poor decisions. I just try not to talk about them.
Oh, so you thought, hey, I'll bring Diane's up into the light.
Exactly.
Skirt my own. Cool.
That's how things work. I'm the reverend.
That's true.
So I guess let Trippy in. He's fucking losing his shit. Hopefully he doesn't knock shit over. I'm letting our other dog into the room because he's losing his shit. I don't know if you can hear him whining and scratching at the door.
Matt, get in here, Trippy.
Trippy, come on.
Well, see, now he's suspicious. He's like, wait, you want me in here? What's up?
Now he's just staring at us very awkwardly.
Come on, Trippy.
Are you coming in or are you going out?
Come on.
All right, close the door. This poor dog. He acts like he's so abused. Yes, I usually whine and scratch at the table when I'm emotional. I get emotional on this podcast quite frequently. You have no idea. It just like a lot of the desk is out of shot. So, you know, there's a lot of emotional things that happen that you just don't know about. That's the magic of, you know, internet and video making and shit.
Honestly,
camera angles.
That little bit of pickle like cut through a decent amount of this. I can taste pickle like for real.
Do you want my backwash pickle too?
No, I don't want your backwash pickle. It's spit in the mouth or nothing.
Jesus Christ. Call back.
I'm enjoying myself.
I put my pickle wash in here. My pickle wash. That sounds terrible. We have been off the rails, and we haven't even gotten to our official topic. Oh.
All right, stop flirting with my brother. Right? Let's just stop.
We'll talk about this after the show.
Yeah, you're damn right.
You got my DMs. Slide up on in.
The only time anything's going on is when you're spitting. You're taking his spit, put it in your mouth, and then spitting it in my mouth. Okay, buddies? You hear that?
Did you say I make things weird?
No, I don't. I am. That's my job now. I'm demonic Diane. Woo!
He signs off on it. And once again, he's thrown in transitive property. It makes it not weird. Now, one of the things I want to talk about as we've gotten deep in this podcast is Randonautica. So, Randonautica is an app that I've discovered through, I think it was Nick Crowley's YouTube channel. You know, those things that's on the YouTubes. And one of the things that caught my attention is, I guess, one of the biggest stories from Randonautica is...
What's a conspiracy?
So the other day,
What's a
God damn it.
So
God
I
damn
just
it.
went randonauting.
So about a year ago,
There we go.
so we
Are
just
we doing music now? Are we about to do some pew 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 pew?
No. We're not.
Randonautica.
We're going to put this up.
I just went randonauting. Pew 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 pew.
So this was one of the big stories from
Craziest thing
Randonautica.
is they found out there was dead bodies located in that suitcase. Now they identified the bodies. How crazy is that? Dang.
What is it?
Okay. God damn it.
The most dangerous
So we just have this suitcase and
So the craziest thing is they found out there was dead bodies located in that suitcase. Now they identified.
So, Randonautica does not impress Maverick. Go outside and walk. That's true. So, one of the biggest story from Randonautica is there was a group of teenagers. I believe it was in Seattle. They were doing the Randonautica stuff, and they were... I don't remember what they were looking for. It was supposed to be some sort of intent, but they went out. They followed her to this location, and this suitcase had washed up on shore. And Maverick's already shitting on it. Bastard. But it washed up on shore, and they unzipped it, and it smelled horrible. They ended up calling the police. They came over there, and it did have a body cut up inside. And then later on, another suitcase washed up on shore. They found there's at least 2 victims involved in this, and it kind of become this whole thing. And I've watched a lot of this bullshit Randonautica stuff, and I will admit there is a lot of people that have faked some shit. There's one guy. There are so many fucking ones that were just like complete horseshit. Horseshit. They were clearly faked bullshit. Because one of them was like, you know, when you go to the Halloween store and they have that little animatronic thing that, you know, is all, it's like a ghost or some shit or a zombie. Clearly that motherfucker went and spent like $250, got this animatronic thing, and he said, oh, I went randonauting and I'm looking for this. And then he found this monster. He's done multiple ones of these, and it was bullshit. So there was definitely some fake ones, and then there was some other ones that I'm still not 100% on.
Okay, but the suitcase for real though.
Yeah, the suitcase one was for real. It was all over the news and all kinds of fucking shit. There was actually dead bodies in there and all this other horse shit.
I just feel like I'm sorry because that's awful because people died, and I keep smiling, but I'm like, that's fun. Something real actually happened out of some bullshit.
Yeah, and there has
trying
been
to
some
get
other
fame
ones.
off of. Ooh, that's fun.
the most
So about a
That
year ago,
adds to the
Like this
I
one.
just went randonauting. I just went randonauting, and our intention was death. And we were on our way to the spot, and I look out my window, and there's someone laying in the gutter with their wife literally like on them, holding them. And so I parked and got out, and he got shot. Who got shot? And then she gave me the phone, and I had to call
The victim of the person
Darius
found.
He wrapped his jacket.
So, oh shit. Move back over here. So they went randonauting. Their intention was death. They found somebody that was shot in the gutter. The wife was holding him. She and her friend called the cops. I guess her friend got out and was like, put her jacket, try to control bleeding. EMS got there. I did watch a follow-up video. Apparently the guy survived. She posted a follow-up on her TikTok. And she is...
Justin, this is like, well, so what are you expecting?
I have no idea.
What is the app? I didn't read the thing. I downloaded it. It's on my phone, but I skipped through all, like I do with every app I download. I skip through what it actually is.
Okay, so
And
Randonautica, the way they propose it is that it's supposed to take you out of your comfort zone and cause a glitch in the matrix. So what you do is there's, I think it's, was it Void and something else? Let me see your phone. I'm pull up the Randonautica app.
my phone might be dying.
But you have these different options to choose from. Some of them cost you these points that you earn each day. And it's, come on.
You have to believe, Justin.
Yeah, but the whole thing is you're supposed to think of your intention and you generate whatever it is. It goes out so many kilometers and it finds you a spot. You go to it and it's supposedly, it's attractor and voids. And they have blind spots. They have different little things and they cost you these little points that are earned in the app. Or they regenerate every day, every 24 hours. And when you put in to what you want to do, like you go to a tractor, or void, let's see, a tractor. You have anomalies, blind spots, and then it'll give you, if you do anomalies, it'll be attractor, power, or void. Attractor is worth 2 owl tokens. Power is 3. Void is 2. And then you have blind spots, which is quantum or pseudo, which pseudo legitimately means fake. And pseudo is 0. And you click on whatever you want, and it takes you to a random point somewhere in here, and it's supposed to, I guess, go into what your intentions are. Supposedly it's gonna, like, if your intention is death or paranormal or aliens or whatever the fuck your intention is, it's supposed to take you to that thing. That's the whole thing with intention is death. Somebody was shot in the gutter and it took her to that point. And there's been some weird shit, like even the Nick Crawley one was, his initial intention was blood or something like that. And when he clicked on it, it took him to the spot. And as he got there, a bunch of EMS, fire, and police started showing up on the scene. And it was like right at somebody's house. And later on, it turned out somebody died there. So I don't know what happened. So I don't know how much of this is paranormal, how much of it's coincidence, how much is whatever.
If we do it and we find a body, I'm not going to be happy, Justin.
Well, if we find a body, it won't be my first one. So.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that's cool for you.
So, I mean, it just.
I mean, yeah, I guess. That's great. I'm going to be like, you take care of this.
It'll just be another day.
Yeah, I will just fuck off after that. I would be so, like, God.
But, so, I want to take you to, what was it?
There was
What's
some.
a
So the other
what? So about a year ago,
The
This
most dangerous
motherfucker.
app in the App Store. It might even be linked to a network of serial killers in the dark web. The app is called Randonautica. Many people who have played this game are warning others not to play. This app will send you to random locations.
So, this son of a bitch, like there's been a lot of people that have created a lot of content based on Randonautica, which we are also doing right now, and we will probably do in the future. Because you know what? Why the fuck not? Content is content, and we're gonna do what we can. But this guy is trying to say that it's might be linked to some serial killers on the dark web, and I just want to quickly debunk this thing. So this app has been downloaded by thousands, if not millions, of people around the world in several countries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how is one particular app going to make sure there's a person at every one of these spots that somebody's looking up at the exact same time to find them and track them down and all this other bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of, like I said, there's lots of videos. Like there's one guy that did a video and he walked out to the woods and found a mask and a phone started ringing right when he got there. And it's creepy and it's weird, but I'm still not 100% on the authenticity because it's very easily to go buy yourself a burner phone, go over there, set it down, have somebody start calling it, and then have a bunch of text messages and everything sent to it and some other bullshit. Easy. No, because we're going to go in a group.
I'm gonna die. God knows I can't. I'm like the oldest person in the group. I'm 27 and I know I'm not the oldest, but I am the oldest person in the group.
This person, that watchtower is saying that they are Satanists and they are organized and they get joy from it.
I don't mind. Do what you can, but at the same time, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. If I end up, because I feel like there's a couple places around here that it's gonna take us, and they're not private. There's some places that I'm pretty sure it's gonna take us here, and they're private property of sorts. And I've been there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go there again. Not because they're bad, like awful places, but it's just like I don't like sitting in a car outside somebody else's thing, and like
I'm pretty sure it's gonna take us to the haunted church.
Yep.
But also supposedly your intention too, because there's some other people that have put some other bullshit intentions out there and took them to whatever the fuck they were looking for, and I feel like some of them were pretty obviously fake. Like one took him some girl that her like face spray painted on the wall and graffiti and all this other stuff.
But there's like a hangar that's supposed to be haunted too, and it's kind of on somebody else's thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'll take us there. I went there once in high school, and the whole time I was just like, guys, but somebody lives in that house right there. Like we are sitting outside of basically, like, I know it's spread out and we're not close to their house, but we're sitting outside of their house. Like, this is the creepiest shit ever. Like, that's what I hated about going places with my friends, because there's haunted places around here.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them happen to be on other people's property, and I don't feel comfortable being on other people's property.
I'm not about to do any trespassing shit. And so that watchtower was talking about that the suitcase thing was real. And yes, it was real. It was shown out to be all kinds of stuff. Now, as far as it being Satanists or serial killers and all that stuff, that would be so much effort to put into an app at one time. Like, now, it being Satanists and all this stuff, like, it just... Do you have any idea how much effort would take to have that many people to be constantly ready every single time somebody uses the app? When it's downloaded hundreds of thousands, if not millions of times around the world, to have that many people in one place. And even being organized, like, governments are not that organized to be able to anticipate when somebody's going to find something at one point. Now, if there is actually some actual paranormal stuff going on with it, maybe, I don't know. Because there's so much shit going on. That's true. Satanists are too busy organizing orgies.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it. I just don't want to inconvenience anybody else by showing up because there are popular places here that people know are haunted.
Oh yeah, there's the church, there's
Or
the
say
witch's
they're
grave. There's alien shit galore.
I just don't want to end up on somebody's land because that usually
Yeah,
is what happens, and then I get like, okay,
that can be the problem.
now I'm trespassing and that's shitty, and I don't want to do that. Especially in the middle of the night, it's just like, dude, we're just asking to get shot. Like, what the fuck are we doing? So that's my only concern with that. I don't know what you're planning on hoping into the world that we find in Randonautica.
Well,
That sure as fuck better not be anybody's answer.
No, I wanted to start with something very simple, like maybe creativity, happiness, whatever, and then maybe even some alien shit. I don't want to put death into the thing because I deal with
aliens should be our first thing.
Well, I want to amp it up. Well, I want to draw this out.
Well, what creativity or well, okay, fine, okay, I'll take creativity, but I don't want to be roaming around Las Cruces all day. Like,
I appreciate that Watchtower's concern. Well, like I said, the whole thing is we're gonna do live stream it on Twitch, possibly Wednesday. I think Wednesday is when we're looking at doing it.
mm-hmm.
We gotta gather some logistics. So we'll figure out. It looks, like I said, it's more of one of those things to find out how much of this is true, what's to debunk.
Yeah, I just wonder because I'm sure it sends us all to the same place wherever you live. How many people are actually actively trying to put things where the locations are? Because like some of these people, they go to places and they find stuff, and I'm like, yeah, if somebody else was sent there, they probably left something.
Yeah, and
we should leave something. I have 2 living dead dolls that I'm not attached to. I love them when I bought them. And I was just, I can't think of anybody who necessarily would want them. We'll leave them there. And
okay, I appreciate you following to keep an eye on us. I appreciate that. But like I said, I'm looking at doing a live stream possibly, like I said, Wednesday. I don't know if you've given us a follow. If you give us a follow, it'll give you the update of when we're going. We're still figuring out the logistics of it because one of the things I want to do is I want to try to keep it within the location. Thank you very much for the follow, that Watchtower. But I want to keep it within that location that I know I get because I'm gonna have to do it from my phone. So I want to make sure I have decent quality cell signal. So I want to do a live stream. I want to go out there. I want to see for myself what is actually going on. Because like I said, I do believe in a lot of paranormal stuff to a certain extent, but I want to know how much is coincidence, how much is people bullshitting, how much is real.
If I leave like my living dead dolls there, is that too much of a like? Am I corrupting the system?
I don't know.
Because that would be so nice. Because I have a they're not in the boxes, so it's not like they mean like value wise, they're fucked. But like, I have what's her name? The Mirror Mary.
Yeah. Well, bring it along and let's see what happens.
And then I also have.
Oh yeah, I'll leave a card with my Twitch link too.
There you go.
Attached to the thing. Why the fuck not?
Well, I'm just thinking I could leave them there because I kind of want to get rid of them, but I don't think anybody should have to pay for them because they're not worth anything anymore. I don't have the mirror that came with the Mary one. What's her name? Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
I have Bloody Mary. I don't have her mirror or her little scroll anymore. And then there was a newspaper that came with Isaiah. He's a newsie.
Oh yeah.
So I might just leave him there. That might be nice, right? That'll be fun for somebody.
Oh yeah, we are doing the whitest of white people shit right now. We are definitely gonna do this. Like I said, I'm looking at Wednesday evening is most likely when this is going to go down because it's too fucking hot out there to go to this gym in the middle of the day. But Wednesday evening, and we'll fucking do this on Twitch. We're going to live stream it. Like I said, one of the biggest things is I need to figure out where I have solid cell phone signal too. Because there are certain parts of this county that I know the cell signal goes to shit, and I don't want to drop it. I want to keep it live as long as possible. And it looks like it's going to be me, Diane, our other sister, and possibly the good old Sammy Bubuquaj, who hasn't been on this podcast in quite some time. She was one of the OGs when we started this podcast a long time ago, and we can't find any of the audio versions because Diane made me delete them. So, but she's OG.
Definitely.
She's OG on this channel. So, we're going to bring them along. We're going to go on an adventure. We're going to figure the stuff out. That watchtower suggests we get portable Wi-Fi. Definitely want to be as safe as I possibly can be. Like I said,
Let's become ghost hunters.
gonna be ghost hunters now.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of ghost shit here, so I don't know what you need to ghost hunt. But the one thing I will say that amazes me, like,
Let's do a Ouija board and destroy our lives.
Okay.
All for the Twitch. Let's do it.
I don't know how I feel about Ouija boards. Like I said, I do have
Your mom, our mom,
yes,
is adamantly against it.
Ouija boards. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about Ouija boards. Like, I'm not necessarily buy into a lot of the religious propaganda, but at the same time,
She said she did one and it fucked up.
I don't want to fuck around and get got in some of this stuff.
Because my sister, when we were in high school, she was like, she made the mistake of telling her mom, like, yeah, we're all gonna go to the park and we're gonna do a Ouija board, and my mom just was like, no, you will not. And
I
she got
remember that.
so
I remember this. I do
pissed off.
remember this. I remember her.
She was like, I did one when I was younger, and she was like, it fucked me up so bad, and she was pissed. She was almost like, you're not having anybody over, you're not doing whatever. She's like, and I was like, I was not expecting that, but I was not gonna tell my mom I was about to do a Ouija board at the park. But she was pissed. She was like, you don't know how scared. She was just like, because I mean, mind you, I think she was on something at the time.
That is possible too.
But
Don't do a Ouija board on shrooms.
yeah, she was just like, no. She was like, no. She was pissed.
And please don't cause good spirits to know how to speak to us. Evil ones who influence on those.
I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned.
On Randonauting or Ouija boarding?
Oh, Ouija boarding? Yeah, I would never. I was like, we sure as fucking doing that at my house. That's why we were going to do it at the park. Because I was like,
Oh, yeah.
we ain't going back to my house after this. But
But if a spirit attaches to you and follows you home.
well, we don't think of everything. I was a child.
Yeah. I mean, there's no telling what could possibly happen. Like I said, as we know, I'm not necessarily a particularly religious person, even though I am the Reverend JP. I am Orthodox agnostic, which means I hold up all the values and the traditions of not knowing what the fuck is out there. But I will say that there's a lot of things beyond our comprehension, whether it be from another galaxy, another dimension, a deity. I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm not going to denounce anything. I'm not going to support anything because I don't know. I have no way to truly know. Honestly, there's no way to know until you've moved on from this life into the next, if there is a next life. There's no telling. Like,
I believe in the Stargate.
I've ridden a futon across the universe on psychedelics. and I hit the other side of the universe and I still have no answers.
That's the way to do it, dude.
So,
Futon through the universe. Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
You privileged son of a bitch. That's amazing. If only the gods would fling me through the universe on a futon.
Who knows? Maybe one day.
Hopefully.
But one of the things that intrigued me on this Randonautica thing, like I said, there are some videos that legitimately are kind of like, huh, that's interesting. Was it just coincidental? They just happened to drop you into place. Like there was the suitcase. There was the girl that ran into the guy that got shot. There's been some others that clearly have a lot of question marks on them. And there's some that are like clearly, obviously, somebody made just for the views.
Yeah.
Just for the TikToks. And that's why I want to do mine live on Twitch. Live. So you're watching everything that happens to know
how are we gonna
for
do
real
this?
If things are happening.
How are we gonna do this though? Because like, are we gonna get in the car? Are they gonna see us driving?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the locations. They're gonna watch us through the whole thing. Much love, Total Deegan. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You're a fucking peach. Wait.
Hopefully, it's interesting because
If
if we're just trespassing on people's property, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed.
The real Bonnie and Clyde story here, eh? If you're from
No,
Canada,
sir.
I hope so. But Bonnie and Clyde, no, we're brother and sister. And I don't feel like shooting anybody. That's a lot of extra effort. There's bodies to clean up. It's just
Demonic Diane.
Reverend JP. They all kind of remind me of Ornstein and Schmo from.
Is that a good thing? Can I guess which one I am? Can I be Smo? Because I like that.
I don't know. I haven't played Dark Souls yet.
I don't think I have either.
How do you know what he's talking about?
No, but I like the name Smo.
Oh, okay.
I feel like a
Well, Ornstein, I might be Jewish. We don't know.
Ornstein.
All right. Let's Google it.
Yo,
Turn it up. Man, we've been turned. We're drinking beers against humanity. We've had some Wicked Pickle. Wicked Pickle tastes like Nicolas Cage. If Nicolas Cage was bottled and turned into alcohol, that's what it tastes like. Is Wicked Pickle. It's whiskey, pickle, and some kind of spicy bullshit.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. 10 months sober here. Fuck yes, dude. Sounds good.
Strong work. I mean,
I like that. Strong work. I'm going to start saying that more. See me next week. I'll be saying
strong
work.
Honestly, my sobriety is majority of the week. It's usually on Mondays that we get crunk.
I totally appreciate sober people and sobriety. Good on you.
Oh, yes. Ornstein.
Good on you, too.
That's Ornstein Smo. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Fucking awesome. I'm the fat one, obviously.
I don't know. I'm kind of like digging both. Like, whichever one, thank you. Visually,
I got you. And thanks for the follow, too. Big cheese. I appreciate you.
Because I feel like I might be the other one because that one's got bigger boobs.
I don't know.
But yes.
I still feel like I'm the fat one. I'm always the fat one.
No, it's okay.
That's all right.
My sister's a string bean. So.
That's true.
I've
You know,
always been
we're a
that
family
way.
of all sizes. She used to be on the show, but she decided to. Oh, thank you, Maverick. I'm a Snorlax. I appreciate that. Well, one's Big Cheese said one's Dragon Slayer, and the other one's an Executioner. So whoever is cooler, I guess.
I'd rather be a executioner than a dragon slayer because dragons are awesome and killing people who have like maybe I don't know. I felt like it was a good thing, but then the more I started to like make my point, I was like, oh, then you just kill everybody? Like not everybody, but
Have
people
we drank new lager made by Howard? No, we haven't. And I don't know who this Howard guy is, but if he makes good beer, we're in. Our biggest thing is we're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze.
This is
Maverick the duck.
decent.
Usually I try to go with cheaper booze, but Beer Against Humanity, which is brewed in Albuquerque, which is just about 3 hours away from us. It's tasty. It's pineapple-y. It's an IPA. It's regular piney. It's fucking delicious. It's great. But
I wouldn't say great. I drink it.
It's great.
I guess
I'm
drinking it.
I think I still like our charity beer that we did.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you're also helping people.
That's
and
true.
Getting fucked up. So, like, what more could you ask from a beer?
Getting drunk and giving to charity is it's wholesome. It's wholesome. It's the American way.
Mhm.
Thank you, Dart1550, and we will do our best to enjoy the rest of our night.
Oh, I did. Yeah, like I love the Howard.
Oh,
He's not so much.
I get the
so
wrong one.
I'm already glad you popped in. Thanks.
And I thank all of you that give us follows this random weekend. But we were talking about the Randonautica stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it, I guess. I just, yeah, if we end up in weird places on people's property, I'm going to be the person in the video who's like, let's not do this.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know that I'm going to be the pooper of the park.
Yeah.
Because I am not trespassing on anybody's shit.
Like I said, I'm going to do everything I can. If I see signs that say it's private property or appears private property, we're not going to do that because private property is an easy way to get yourself killed in the middle of the desert where we live. And I don't feel like being buried in a ditch on Twitch live. Now, that may give us lots of views, maybe give us lots of donations.
I don't
but the
mind.
problem is
Yeah.
your donations and money does not help if we're dead. So we're going to do the best we can to make this fun and exciting. I have no idea what's going to happen in this whole situation. But like I said, Wednesday evening, we're going to check it out. We're going to kind of keep a nice little decent area. I'm going to try to probably tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to figure out where I get the best cell signals so that way I can make sure we have a good, solid cell signal everywhere we go. If things get a little sketchy during the stream, I apologize, but I want this to be a fun adventure for us and those of you that decide to join us on this adventure. It's going to be, like I said, probably several hours. I don't know how much driving is going to be involved, but it's going to be fun. We're going to hit different points. We're going to try different things. We're going to try to do some of the ones that don't cost us any points, which sound like some weird shit, and then we'll kind of
Well, I mean,
amp it
like,
up.
if we all get it, we can use points. What are points for?
So
Because I've got, like, it gives you, like, a
yeah,
certain amount of
it
points.
starts you off with 30 owl points each. Yeah, so
If all of us, like, download it, we can just...
well, I can't download it on my phone because my phone's going to be the one that's going to be streaming.
Well, yeah,
from.
but there's going to be 2 other people with us, so...
That's true. So if you download it,
I've already got it.
All right, yeah.
Boom.
All right, problem solved. We are going to go adventuring. It's going to be fun. And my vehicle has 4-wheel drive, so we'll see what happens. But the biggest thing is we want to get involved in this paranormal shit as much as possible. Hopefully, nothing terrible happens, but hopefully we get to see some interesting shit. Like, I want to start with like basic stuff, like something very simple, like happiness or something joyful, and work our way up to like paranormal shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't want to. I just don't know if I want to waste gas on happiness. You know.
Well,
that's my only
that's
concern.
how we'll our radius will expand.
Cool. I'm excited about it just because my favorite people are gonna go on this adventure with me.
It's gonna be
I'm
a fantastic
excited.
adventure. Oh
We're
shit!
getting the gang back together.
And I just want to say, with those last couple of follows from Dart and that Watchtower, Big Cheese, we've reached 100 followers. Thank you very much for
I don't know what to.
breaking into 100. We're a small stream. We're growing. We're doing the best we can. Like I said, we're trying to find more adventurous things to do. Besides just gaming, we're going to go do some randonauting. Like I said, we're looking at Wednesday evening. I'm figuring out which time. Most likely Wednesday, probably around 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I think that's what we're looking at. I'm not 100% sure, but that is likely when things are going to go down. It's going to be fun. It's going to be adventure. We're going to find out how much paranormal is actually in this Randonautica, how much is just complete horseshit. Because like I said, there's a lot of TikTokers out there posting some shit, and it might be complete horseshit. And I just want to say, if you are horseshitting us, that is not cool, bro.
That's expected, bro.
I know.
And we're about to not horseshit you.
We-
So there will
like
be
I
no
said,
fake whatever
gonna be
in our
live.
thing.
We ain't calling anybody ahead of time to put some shit out. We're not doing nothing. We are going to flat out go out and just randonautic all over this fucking county. I'm just going to avoid certain parts of this county because I know that
And-
there's a good chance we might run into some cartel shit, and I don't want that because that's real trouble.
And we'll be leaving 2 Living Dead dolls.
Yes.
Not in one scene. I'll leave one. No, because actually they're a pair. I've made Bloody Mary like Isaiah's mother when I was a kid. So you know what? They'll both be in the same place. 'Cause
Okay.
They've lived together for like
You know what we could
at
do?
least 10 years. So
We'll find some clues. We'll figure something out. We'll leave the Living Dead dolls. And if you want to find those Living Dead dolls, we will leave clues on our social medias. Go to Paraco. Go to paracoproductions.com and there will be some clues. If you want to find those Living Dead dolls, that's where they'll be. I don't know what shape they'll be in by the time you find them.
I'll put them in a baggie.
You can't put them in a bag.
Yeah, you gotta leave them there, right? Like proper, just sitting there.
You need them proper sitting there.
Well, who knows what condition they'll be in.
Maybe we'll make a box.
Yeah, if I don't have their coffins anymore, but
We'll try to create some sort of little box to put them in. And we'll leave them out there, creepy and weird as possible. And it'll be fun. So we'll randonautic. We'll leave stuff out there. It'll be lots of fun. If you want to find those Living Dead dolls, we'll leave some clues. I don't know what the clues are going to be, but if you follow us on our, I guess technically it's my Twitter because somebody else isn't social mediaing with us. But if you go to Bottom Class, at Bottom Class on Twitter, Instagram, the Best of the Bottom on Facebook, we'll leave multiple clues on our different social media platforms. We'll leave some pictures. And if you want to go out and find these Living Dead dolls, that's where they'll be.
I also have a porcelain doll I could throw somewhere.
Porcelain doll.
Yeah, it's like a little clown.
I
It's
want
like
that one.
but it's cute. It's like a.
But did you get one from Grandma?
Bought it at their store.
Oh, okay.
It's missing a hand. I had a hook on it for a while. I'm trying to figure
Put
out
the
a
hook back
substitute. Yeah, I'll put a hook back on it, and there you go.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll leave some random creepy dolls where we go randonauting, and we'll figure out the creepiest place. Now, when we're doing the live stream, well, that's probably live streaming when it happens. So you know what? When we decide to drop it off at the live stream, we'll cut away and we'll do some other shenanigans, and who knows what's going to happen, but we'll leave clues and it'll be fun. And if you want to find these particular spots, it'll be great. And then maybe we'll put it up on YouTube. If you follow us at YouTube at the Perico Productions channel on YouTube, we'll leave some clues there too. We'll edit everything down. It's going to be lots of fun. Join us Wednesday. I think Wednesday, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Okay.
I'm naming it. Wednesday, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's when we're doing this shit. And it's going to go on until we get tired of doing it. Or until we find something that totally freaks us the fuck out and we're over it.
Or we realize that it's boring.
One of the two. One of the three.
Something
Whatever happens. Even if it's really boring, we don't find anything exciting, we'll still leave the dolls at somewhere that feels creepy.
The bathroom of Hastings isn't there.
No,
Hastings, the Hastings and Cruises had the scariest bathroom.
That was a creepy
We used to
bathroom.
make jokes about it all the time how creepy the Hastings bathroom.
And it was always one of the most disgusting bathrooms I've ever been.
Yeah, they were gross always.
Oh, it was horrible.
Oh,
Every time. It was just the most disgusting bathroom you could ever find.
just scary and gross. And now it's a fucking Sprouts.
Now it's
all that hippie wellness shit. It's like
I've never been in the bathroom at Sprouts.
I don't think it's the bathrooms anymore. I think it's I think they moved stuff.
Yeah, I think they did open it up pretty wide.
So
That's right, Maverick. R.I.P. Hastings.
R.I.P. Hastings, for real, dude. When I was a kid, you can't go out, you can't drink. You hung out at Hastings.
Oh, yeah.
That
Hastings
was
is a fun
so
place.
fun.
Get your comics, get your coffee. There's all the well, actually, my generation we spent a lot of time. Well, Hastings in the mall. Hastings used to be a Walmart. When I was a club. Yeah.
I believe it.
And then they built that Walmart across the street and then became Hastings. Because Hastings used to be where the Mountain View Co-op was it Mountain View? Mountain whatever Co-op. It was an organic food store. That used to be Hastings. And that used to be a Walmart.
I feel like it has Walmart vibes, just divided into
Oh yeah. That was a Walmart before we got a super Walmart. That was a regular Walmart.
Oh.
Do regular Walmarts exist?
Well, neighborhood, they have neighborhood Walmart.
No, but that's more of a grocery store. Original Walmart was just like a clothing and regular goods. They had no groceries.
I don't know. Man, I don't know.
Do regular Walmarts still exist anywhere? Leave it in the comments below. If you're on the YouTubes, if you're still in the chat and you have a regular Walmart, let me know. That's an interesting thought.
Would you agree with that? What's it called? What's that one in the? Sorry, what's that one in the mall? Spencer's. Would you say Spencer's is a mini Hastings?
No.
I would say almost anything is a mini Hastings. They had so much shit in there. Blockbuster was a mini Hastings.
No.
Barnes and Noble? No, I'm just kidding.
Hastings has a specific life.
Hastings was amazing.
I mean, Hastings was selling skateboards.
Yeah, that's true. We had skate. It had everything. It had everything, honestly, except for food.
At a coffee shop.
Yep.
Hastings, we miss you.
Oh my god, I do.
Well, for the love of God, Hastings, please come back.
I eat the meats from Sprouts, but honestly, every time I do, I feel like I've betrayed, like, part of my soul.
Yeah.
Hastings.
Sprouts has good scallops.
I bet Sprouts has a lot of good things, but also it'll never be as much as fucking Hastings was. Hastings was.
Dude, Hastings, you had comic books, you
Yeah.
had coffee.
That's where I got my. I didn't go to the comic book store. I went to Hastings to get my shit.
Oh, yeah. They had video games, movies. They were one of the last places that was still renting movies.
Oh god, and to see Hastings in its last days, like there was shit all over the floor. I got a Swamp Thing action figure, and he was just laying there dying, like on the Hastings floor, and I was like, I will take this.
It's devastating.
Yeah, Hastings really went to shit, and the people who worked there too, their attitudes all went to shit. Everybody was like, "Look, it's over.
It's over.
We're not
It's
cleaning
gone.
this shit. We're not putting anything on the shelves anymore. Grab your shit and go.
Get the fuck out. We're done."
Hastings, no more.
I wish I had more money at the time when Hastings was going to business, because I would have raided the fuck out of that place. There was a lot of stuff I wanted to get from Hastings.
Yeah, I still. I mean, I don't know when they officially were gone, but
What's the last thing I got from Hastings? Is it in this podcast room?
Probably.
I don't know. There's a lot of random shit.
Last thing I bought from Hastings, because they also bought used toys too. So I bought a She-Hulk, and I bought a Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
That was the last thing I bought from Hastings. But I would buy gifts there, like before, like if you got a gift from me, that's where it came from, was fucking Hastings. Like,
yeah.
Used books. I have so many freaking books just from Hastings. Like,
I have a lot of books. I still have some CDs, a couple of DVDs. I think I have some comic books. I think the last thing I bought at Hastings was some comic books.
I always bought my shit from, because our comic book store, maybe I'm wrong, but to me, the first time I went in there, I was like, it's too hard to find what I'm looking for. So
You're just not familiar with comic book stores.
This was back in the day, but I was like, I'm not going to pick up all these boxes and go through stuff.
Well, they were in a smaller location too.
Yeah, so I was just like, no. They had some heavy metal stuff that I was like, maybe I should buy, but am I really going to care about these half-naked ladies? Like, I don't know. But that was the first thing that I was going to buy, but I was looking for specific stuff, and it was too hard to find it, so I just stuck with Hastings after that.
Yeah.
And now the comic, because it's the same comic book store, but they moved to a different place, and it's so much easier.
Yeah, it's way bigger. It's way easier to find stuff. It's not
if you were like me,
condensed into a small spot.
Go back to the comic book store, because it's so much. It's better. It's 1,000 times better.
Oh,
the people are nice. It's great.
As a matter of fact, we should just go to a comic book store and do like a stream there or something. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out.
Play World of what's the one? Magic the Gathering.
I don't know how to play Magic. I've never played Magic.
I just am barely learning how to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know how to
the
play
good old boyfriend's teaching me.
I don't know how to play any of the card games.
Okay, so but it's easier than you think. Like, I thought Yu-Gi-Oh, I was gonna have to think a lot, but I got it. It's pretty good.
My life went Pogs, skateboarding. Because all I had some friends that went Pogs to Magic, and they tried to explain it to me, and I got confused. Sorry.
No, but the cards.
I'm still looking for Dungeons and Dragons people to jump in with, though.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, they all seem like a daunting task just because of
Yeah.
watching people playing, but then you like actually learn it and you're like, oh, this is like any card game. It's not, it doesn't take an extra capacity.
Oh, never mind. Fuck. I had some leftover pogs for a long time that had slammers and everything. I was gonna say we should do a live stream where we play pogs.
What were pogs?
I don't know where those pogs anymore.
Were they the things that came in little bags? Were they actually creatures?
You know what? I'm gonna find some pogs and we're gonna play pogs on a live stream.
Nice.
I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna search out some pogs, and we're gonna do this on a live stream. But for now, we're gonna bring this to a close. We're at an hour and 39 minutes. We have been bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. We appreciate you guys for joining us. We appreciate you for following and bringing us over 100, bringing us into the hundreds. It's fucking amazing.
I might make something. That's my thing. I'll make something for people.
We're growing. You're helping us. Join us Wednesday for our Randonautica live stream. Like I said, I need to sort out. I'm just going to drive around town, kind of figure out what kind of cell signal I get. Going to kind of figure stuff out, make sure we're solid. We're going to do this. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fantastic. And like I said, you can find us at pericoproductions.com. It has links to all our social medias, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, where you find us now, YouTube, everything. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Help us grow. We want to do more things. But unfortunately, more things cost money. That's one thing we don't have. Liking, share, subscribing is going to help us get to that point where we can do a lot more exciting things. We got some more stuff to do with the Reverend. We have more stuff to do with Lee Shimmer, which is my unicorn. We have some stuff for Karen. We got stuff for the Penguin, for not the Penguin, but and also a Penguin. There's lots of other stuff we got going on.
Call me Cobblepot. Demon Cobblepot.
Oh, as a matter of fact, you know what? That's what we call you. You're just Cobblepot.
Cobblepot. Oh my God, yeah.
We also have the audio versions available at pestatthebottom.podbean.com. You can listen to us just the audio versions of this podcast. It's fun. Driving to work. You want to listen to us be dumbasses. We appreciate it. But that is all we got for you to this week. And we will be back probably in a couple of hours, actually a few minutes. We're going to do some gaming here after a little while. But I need to reconfigure some stuff, and it'll be fun. But this has been...
Are we doing We Happy Few?
We're going to do We Happy Few. But in the meantime, we're best of the bottom. We're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, all those things. Join the family. We love you guys. And we will see you next week. Tastes pretty good.